that solves all the problems. And then we can just tab and make sure. Alright, so I've played a little bit of this game. I haven't played a full playthrough or anything like that. But it's a very fun game for me. So let's just go ahead and turn the audio up a little bit, and let's get started. Yeah, I don't have any of the DLC or anything like that, but so yeah, it's very in lieu with like the XCOM style games and everything like that. So if you like that kind of tactical soldier play by play, have some of that. But instead, you're fighting of aliens. You're fighting Eldritch crabfolk from the sea.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the Disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world, and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning, and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
So yeah, that's kind of your our preliminary about the Phoenix Point. About Phoenix Point. Yeah. So a lot of the gameplay kind of works where you have your soldiers, you customize them and do all that stuff, but you gotta outfit them properly, making sure they have all the resources they need, and you're trying to beat back the aliens. I haven't gotten far into the game on my non-online play, so I haven't gotten far into the game at all. So I'm interested to kind of maybe do a full playthrough, or maybe not so much, but we'll kind of figure out as we go. Power consumption. Start off with some resources. So I'd like getting a living, no, not living quarters, but a training facility built early. Just so whenever there's downtime, our characters can get some experience. But yeah, no. Where is Haven Run? By New Jericho, which means the normal things are quite quiet and under control, but right now, there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. Began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night, a local doctor tells their operatives. They could not detect any psychological changes, but there were certainly no signs of infection. But their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It has to be something. It's like something that's driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. Alright, so first mission. Yeah, no, it's just very similar in the lieu of XCOM. I believe some of the team from XCOM, it's like some of the older XCOM games, split off to make this. And one of the cool mechanics I actually love is when you're doing your firing and shooting, you can just do like, it doesn't have a percentage chance of hit or anything like that, but you actually scope in for your soldiers, and yeah, you'll see in a little bit here. It makes combat a little bit more dynamic, I feel. And like, there's a heavy chance of like friendly fire and stuff based on how it works if you don't plan. I should keep hints going. So here's our assault class, effectively. They have the power of Overwatch. The other thing how it's different from XCOM in that as you move forward and whatnot, you have 4 action points, but if I were to move here, that doesn't necessarily take all of an action point. It takes, part of an action point. So I can continue and, yeah, moving forward and all that stuff. Yeah, no, it takes a lot of inspiration and stuff from XCOM for stuff, for sure. But like when you set Overwatch, you can't just be Overwatch and anyone that enters your range. You actually have to set up like a range cone like this. So, I have it set up so if anyone pops through that door, she'll just start firing. Sniper. I want to try and get sniper either on top. Okay, there's a ladder right here, so. Yeah, but it is fairly similar to XCOM. Also, just switch over to pistol for now so I can set up an Overwatch cone. Anyone pops up that way. Can't tell if there's actually much music. Okay, there's a little bit of music, but it's pretty quiet. Let me turn up the audio so that you have a chance of hearing it a little bit. We'll see if it... Yeah, that should be a little bit better.
Like the wind.
And you move in as well, kind of keep the squad together. And again, if someone comes through this door, we're gonna open fire. Okay, so we can hear someone moving around. Looks like they posted up at that window. And that's it. Alright. So let's check around this, see if we see anyone. We don't immediately see anyone. So they might pop up through this window because we know they're there. Oh, also, because of cover and whatnot, sometimes the game's a little bit weird. Like, you can see that most of the cover zone is caught out. If I look to the right, you can see that line that goes through the middle. And that makes it so, line of sight is blocked by objects that are in the way, which makes sense, but, Alright, I'm gonna have a sniper move out. Kind of do a wide burst type thing. And I'm expecting someone to jump out of that window. And yeah, it looks like view's pretty much blocked. So, I mean, have someone like watch her back. It's a pretty decent facade, I think.
I'll be right there.
I'll have you do the same, actually.
That's me.
Let's do this.
And keep one more watching this window. Alright, so they're just running up there. Okay, we hear a couple more people. So there is a stealth, you know, like your soldiers can be stealthy and that can change a couple of their stats. I'm actually just gonna have our big guy or heavy just run in. I guess he automatically opens the door, which I didn't necessarily want, but whatever. He'll be hanging out. In that case, actually, I might have Annie here run up. So if I set up a cone, well, okay, this doesn't work because, you know, more line of sight blocked. So actually, I'll not do that. Just move down here, set up Overwatch in case they pop through the window again, or in case they pop through a window.
Target located.
Oh, we see someone. Okay, so we see this man. And I'll show you how this works. So we can just shoot, or we can go into free aim, in which you can actually like try for the target, like headshots, do stuff like that, or you can hit different body parts in order to like disable. You can try and shoot their guns out of their hands, stuff like that. And then when you shoot, every bullet you shoot has a different percentage chance of where it's going to hit. So the blue circle, you have, or the light blue circle, you have a 50% chance of hitting within, and a 100% chance of all your bullets being within the wider circle. So, you know, you can have a little bit more modulation on how that works. For me, that's way too far away. Like, I'm going to miss a lot of my shots if I try that, so I'm just going to put up an Overwatch cone right there, and, you know, covers a lot of area. If they move in too close, we'll get some shots off. Yeah, it's my favorite part of actually this game is how they do the firing. Alright, so someone's on the roof now. Okay, so they set up an Overwatch. Looks like they're looking towards me. Okay. That's unfortunate. So yeah. We're kind of flanked, effectively. We have an extract zone as well. Okay. So, I mean, hard to beat that. I'm gonna move up slightly. We could actually just destroy their gun, which makes it so they can only punch and stuff. So, probably should just go for Cinder of Mass. Alright, I think one of our bullets, like, missed. But, okay, they're shocked, or partially shocked. Annie here can't quite make it where I want her to. I could try and risk the Overwatch, but I'd get absolutely destroyed if I did that. I could just run over here, being standing in the middle of the room, but like also, you know. You can't quite see what their Overwatch is, but okay, that did trigger their Overwatch, but I'm actually fine with that, especially since you just shot the wall. Also, if you ever have two enemies line up, and one's low health, you can absolutely like target your shot so you can shoot one and then the bolt will hit the guy behind him. Do stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. I'm the sniper. I have a very likely chance of hitting this, but a slightly likely chance of shooting my own friend in the head. Let's move up slightly. Beautiful shot. And also there's bleeding and different effects that you can have. So they're taking 10 bleeding damage. They're bleeding out on their turn. I don't need to worry about them. Makes me more worried about this dude now. I don't want to be an easy line of sight for him, actually, though. Yeah, it'd be very flanked if we did that. You know, just move down, set up an Overwatch cone for if they get into line of sight.
Providing Overwatch.
Oh, the guy on the roof. Also, there's a will point system. We'll see, you know, injuring people, doing stuff like that. Drops willpower, also killing their friends drop willpower. If you drop their willpower down enough, people will start to panic. Alright. I feel like I dodged a few bullets right there. Alright. So we can go for the classic flank. I do kind of like just moving into this hallway and blasting. Don't really care about that. Just want to just remove him.
That hurt, didn't it?
Yeah. He's low. You're someone I'm worried about. So the other thing you can do here, or in situations, is your weapons have action cost, so you can shoot more than one time if you have the action economy for it. So like here, I'm gonna move her here with her pistol out. Or,
On it.
yeah. Okay. Let me free aim, because I'm pretty sure I have a shot. Okay, I don't have a shot. That's unfortunate. I hope that she had a shot there. Stand her out in the open. That'd be a terrible time. Yeah.
Enemy engaged.
Oh. He has the fireback ability.
You like that?
So I have to watch out for that. Also, there's abilities and stuff. I think we just take our shots, pretty much. So, you know, we might be taking too much damage, and this might be automatically a reset, but, oh, since we didn't move, we can take a second shot.
Got lucky.
But, hey, if no one dies, I won't worry about an early reset, but, well, as I say that. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. So if you do the tutorial, you get a couple extra things, and I don't have those. So that's unfortunate. But we'll work it out, or we'll die, and start a new campaign immediately.
I need an angle.
But, you know, nothing new with that. It's an XCOM style game, so it's bound to happen. Yeah, there. They're very dead. Okay. We survived. Which means, yeah, you're bleeding out. Will is critically low. Or half by using the recover ability. Okay. Apparently you can recover willpower. This is news to me, so. Yes, so that is a specific ability that the Assault class gets, but it's not a first level ability. So, you know.
Oh shit.
You know what? Gotta go for the style shot. Actually. Okay, we shoot him in the arm. No style shot required. And then let's switch over to the sniper for the second shot. We could just take out his head.
Still breathing, are you?
Oh, well.
Hope I can find cover.
Panicked. And with 2 soldiers dying in the first mission, I think I'll probably have to restart. But that's okay. You just keep an overwatch in here. Someone comes through that window. You'll be fine.
My turn. Let's go.
Alright. Easy. Easy first mission that we've entirely ruined. Oh well, they got quite a bit of experience for that actually, though. Yeah. Losing my sniper, I mean, in classic XCOM style, if you fail the first mission and have people die, you might as well restart, right? It's a bit of a scuffed one.
I had always assumed the
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and quickly